Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hot Zone. I'm your host, Jason Robinson, and in the Hot Zone today, we have got singer, songwriter, and producer, Mr. Josh X. We're going to speak to him today about his brand new single called I Miss You and his soon-to-be-released album called Project X coming this fall. All that and more, so stay tuned, because you're in the Hot Zone. Back to the Hot Zone, we are joined by singer, songwriter, producer, Mr. Josh X. Welcome to the Hot Zone, Josh X.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
How are you and your family doing throughout this whole COVID-19 pandemic and quarantine time, man? How you doing?
Everybody's safe right now, thank God.
Yeah.
My mom, she caught COVID-19 early March, and that was super scary, but she beat it. She ended up not having to go into the hospital, thank God.
You're a singer, a songwriter, a producer. When did you first realize that music was in your blood and it's something that you wanted to pursue?
I was a student of music early on. My mom, she was in love with classical music, and at 6 years old, she had me playing stuff like this.
So did you feel any pressure, or how was it doing classical music?
I felt awkward.
Yeah, right.
I felt really awkward being in school and having conversations with students that didn't even know about the music I was learning and playing. It was boring music. It was like, I want to learn those music, those songs by all those dead people. And I'll be like, oh my God, this is crazy. And my mom, she used to tell me it's a certain class that comes with classical. She says, don't worry about what the kids are saying. This is going to get you to college. I had got my degree. I was super thankful for that, because once I finished college, she was like, all right, you can do whatever you want. And that's when I met Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight was my idol.
We were fighting earlier over Brian McKnight because that's my favorite artist, and I found out that's your favorite artist, and I was like, man.
My favorite artist. You know, my song First Time, which was my first real popular hit that came out, that got me the attention to Brian McKnight, and then got me to Stevie Wonder.
What did you learn from Stevie? He is an icon himself and just a giant in the music industry.
Stevie was more like my musical inspiration, but more like, okay, if I ever get to be a Stevie Wonder or close to a Stevie Wonder or any get next to him, I would feel like I made it, because he was at the top of the class of singer, songwriter, musician. I'm in LA. It's super duper quiet. Why is no one talking to me? Like, I just saw my whole team just, like, they were trying to surprise me, but they were just putting their head down. Everyone's looking around. And as I'm playing the piano, I'm just looking down, and then I see somebody go, hey, Josh, and it's Stevie Wonder. But he had heard me playing in the hallway, and I was playing some songs, preparing for the interview with the radio station.
Yeah.
I had no idea Stevie Wonder was in there, and my music made him fall to the room, and it was just history from there.
Brand new single out. It's called I Miss You. Tell our viewers all about the single I Miss You and what it's all about.
I Miss You is a special song to me, because I did it about 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
And I don't know, those that may not know, me, Cardi B, hood celebrity, at the time, 2015, 2016, we all on the same record label. So I Miss You was really just about love and saying sorry. And it's like my love letter to a special someone, saying that, you know, all I need is one more hug and one more touch, one more kiss, because I know what that was.
Your album. So the album that's coming out, I think it's going to come out
this fall.
It's called Project X. Tell us about what your album Project X is going to be all about.
It's about just the pain and the struggles through my whole experience in this industry, and what I was going through in life, trying to get to the success that I believe that God has made me for. Okay. And I feel like being someone that comes from a good home, where my mom taught me a lot of self-respect, You know, she raised me to be a hard worker. I felt like a lot of people try to take advantage of that in the business because I came from a home where, you know, education was key and there was really no street story there. I'm a good kid that had a hardworking mom.
Nice.
That I could have went to the streets. I could have sold drugs. I could have done any of that.
Right.
I was around that, but I chose music, and music saved my life.
You worked very closely with Cardi B, right? You worked with her from years back, right?
Correct.
Right.
I was her first producer.
First producer. So what do you think about all the controversy on her song WAP? I mean, it's very controversial. It's all this feedback on social media and things like that. What's your whole take on it?
I think women should be able to express themselves the way they want to. To me, to say, oh, they shouldn't, that's no one's business but the artist that feels comfortable representing what they're saying.
Exactly.
Stand behind what you say. Stand behind what you're saying. If you believe that's what the message you want to get out, that's the message you want to get out.
And if there's one message that you want all of your fans and people listening to your music to get from your album, your single, your music in general, what's that one message that you want the fans to get from your music?
To never give up. That's the key. Never give up. Because if I gave up on myself, I wouldn't be here. Never give up on yourself.
Well, Josh X, thank you for joining us in the Hot Zone today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
You're doing big things, and I'm so happy and proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate the Hot X, and I am live in the Hot Zone. Let's go.